I'm OSU Master Gardener Sherry Shun. Welcome to this edition of 10-Minute University, a series that helps you master your gardening. Today we're going to prune a Japanese maple. Pruning is an important tool for helping a tree develop a strong framework of main branches. Ideally, we want to encourage the branches to radiate from the main trunk 360 degrees around. The distance between the branches should be roughly 8 to 24 inches apart, and the angle of attachment, such as right here, should be 45 to 60 degrees. It's best to train and prune a tree when it is young, when we can get the greatest result with the least traumatic cuts. Our tree has had some deferred pruning. It's roughly 10 years old. Before pruning this tree, let's take a closer look at it. The center is very congested with a lot of crossing branches. There is one main branch that come out of here, pointed the wrong direction toward the lawn. And finally, there are a lot of long whips, such as this one, that need to be removed or shortened. Leaves are the factory for plant food. So it's a good practice to limit the total amount of foliage removed to about 1/3 or less. If we remove this lowest branch, that would be about 20% of our total pruning budget for the year. Today I'm going to do 3 things. First, remove a large branch that is too low and going the wrong direction. Second, I'm going to remove a lot of the crossing branches to open up the center. And finally, I'm going to remove many of these long whips or shorten them. To begin, I'm going to use my hand saw on the lowest branch. We always begin with the largest cut. So we're going to use the 3-cut method. First, we make an undercut roughly 6 inches from where the branch joins the stem, the main trunk. This undercut is very important. It will prevent peeling of the bark as the weight of the branch pull down. That's pretty good. Next, we are going to make a cut to remove the weight of the branch. And we'll make it roughly 1 foot from where the branch joins the stem. Nice. And now we'll make a final clean cut to just outside of the bark ridge and preserve the branch collar. It is really important to keep the branch collar, which helps seal the wound. Now we have a clean cut. Notice the bark ridge is intact, the branch collar next to it is intact, and we have a flush cut which should heal nicely. We're pruning in late winter before active growth begins. If we wait another month or two, the cuts will begin to bleed, meaning dripping sap. It's not thought to hurt the tree, but it's very unsightly. Next, I'm going to remove the crossing branches in order to open up the center. And finally, I'm going to shorten or remove these long whips, such as this one, and always cut to a pair of buds here. Let's review what we have done today. We renovated a 10-year-old maple tree by removing a low branch that's pointed the wrong way, remove a lot of the crossing branches to open up the center to air and light, and finally removing or shortening many of the long whips. Now you know how to prune a Japanese maple. The principles we used here will work for other deciduous trees as well. Be sure to check out more gardening tips and videos at cmastergardeners.org.